Hi everyone and welcome back to Irish Footy Vlogs. Max reaction tonight to PAOK 3-2 aggregate score over Bohs. PAOK have knocked Bohs out of the Europa Conference League. Not the type of match reaction I was hoping to bring you tonight. Extremely disappointed, but ever so proud of the team and the journey they've brought us on this season and how far we've got in the competition. People can look at this result tonight and look at how we played, and we didn't play that great at all, and we weren't at the races, and there was silly mistakes made and sloppy passes and just bad decisions about throughout the pitch tonight that evidently led to the goals. But Park have a budget of like 80 million or something like that. Bow's running cost is like 700k or 750k or something like that. A vast difference. There was 10 international players that team tonight. Bundes League winner on the bench. There was Premier League winners. There's players who played with Ronaldo in Portugal in 2016 that won that tournament out. There were some big names on that team and at that club, and that was an intimidating atmosphere they created tonight, and the fans were really good for them, and they were chanting the whole way through and they're singing the whole way through, and obviously even full. There was 10,000 at it. They're protesting over vaccine requirements after games, but just focusing on the match tonight. Look, it's not like we didn't have chances. Buckley came very close and just went wide of the post. Andy Lyons put in a terrific cross for Georgie Kelly, who just unfortunately just couldn't get it on target and get into the net. And then late on, Keith Buckley, I feel so bad for him. He could have been the one that could have brought the extra time, but it wasn't meant to be. It's extremely upsetting and frustrating, how it went. I can only imagine how he feels right now. He must be thinking that, it's one of these, he might be one of the reasons why we didn't even get the extra time tonight. The first goal came in the 4th minute. It was very sloppy. It was came from a cross and it was just not dealt with, and it just went in like straight away. It was just a bad start. And Dawson Devine, he put a good few balls through tonight. He did do a lot of good things, but there was some very silly decisions and mistakes that he made there tonight that just in another night, like if you probably wouldn't have made. And just players going through the motions and just they're happy passing backwards and sideways. I mean, we need to be going forward and getting a goal. Like, it's like they were afraid to go forward even though we were losing in the game. Like, you could hear Kate Long on the sideline going forward, pass it forward, and the players just weren't doing it. Like, they just weren't at the races and just weren't getting forward. Now, obviously the temperatures, it's mid-30s over there at night time. Like, that's obviously we're not used to that. No one is, and that's just very harsh conditions to be playing in. But I wanted Brighton to know. I think Ross Journey had a good game tonight. I do always try to look at the positives as much as I can. But early on, he was, it was all energy. He was all about the pitch. He was back in our box. He made a good few tackles. He put the ball away, like cleared it a good few times. And yeah, I think we really missed Kelly tonight in defence. Unfortunately, I think Finnerty was a bit of a weak link. He let the ball go above him a few times. He stood off his man too much. He didn't really throw in hard enough tackles. He didn't get up the field. Very slow at the back. It's hard to pick positives out of that, but we did have chances. But I suppose, look, it's been absolutely excellent to get as far as we got, and we got spoiled by the team getting to the Aviva in the hardest of times. That we are going to talk about this 50 years to come. That we got back in the Aviva, back in Bohs with 8,000 fans, when at the time I think it was only 200 could get into the game at the time, and only members of season ticket holders. Going from that to 8,000 in the Aviva and winning European games, they're nights I'm never going to forget. They were some of the best nights of my life and best sporting nights of my life back in Bohs, and there've been some terrific performances in Europe this season, and beating the teams, scoring goals, been brilliant to watch, playing really good football. And look, Keith Long, Trevor Crawley, Chris Bennion, everyone in that backroom team, amazing. The players, amazing. To bring us this far on this journey was absolutely class, top quality. I'm sure every Bulls fan's going to agree with that how far we got was brilliant. Going up against Park, we're always going to be against them. no matter who you are, it's going to be hard to play them with the players they have on quality at the moment. Like, it was always going to be extremely difficult. But I'm ever so proud of how far we got. And look, I think the players will be wanting to get stuck back into the league now, making sure that we claim, or try to get close to third now in the league and make sure we have European football again next season and hopefully bring it back to the Aviva next season. It was brilliant having 8,000 fans there, and like I said, some very good football players, some very good goals scored, and nights I'm never going to forget. And it's just been fantastic going on that journey, and I'm ever so proud of the team and how far they've gotten. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, just disappointed, but very proud of the team. I'm very proud of how far they came. I think, a few of them might feel like they let themselves down tonight with the rocky mistakes, the dodgy passes. I think some of them might feel like that there tonight, but look, they should be looking back on this whole journey as a whole. This journey isn't defined in one game. It's defined on from where we were to where we got to now, and I think they've done the club proud, they've done the league proud, and they've done Ireland proud, I think. And I think they were amazing to get this far, and I'm very happy with the team and I'm very proud of the team. Focus down the league and hopefully claim it for next season. Go on the Bows.